What's up, family? This is your man, not your boy, Go Black to Africa. So I'm here at a Bajaji motorcycle dealership called the Fair Deal.
Yeah. Yes.
And I am standing here with my man. What is your name?
My name is Bajaji Raphael.
Daisy
Raphael.
Lathal. All right. And so he's going to give us some information on a business that you possibly can get involved in. And that right here we're going to talk about is the Bajaji.
Yes.
So the Bajaji, if you can step over here to the side, my brother right here. And this Bajaji right here is a three-wheeler that we see that most of the transportation out here in Tanzania, they are using to scoot around town and get you to and from like a taxi. And so this Bajaji right here, my brother, how much does this Bajaji cost?
This for it, and then it's costing 7 million.
This is 7 million.
Tanzanian
shillings. So actually that is 3,018 US dollars. So $3,000 for this Bajaji. Now, where is this Bajaji built?
Yeah, this is built and it's coming from India.
India.
Yes.
And who is the actual manufacturer of this right here?
That is the Piaggio Auto Private.
Okay, which is from Italy.
From India, yes. India direct. This one it was Italian technology, but now it's after 100 years, it's under license in India. So for now, it's made from India direct by Piaggio Auto Private.
Okay,
yes.
But that's an Italian brand.
Sorry?
That's Italian.
Yes, this is Italian technologies.
Italian technologies. Okay, so we're gonna get into this right over here and look at the interior, family, because what you're gonna see is, the interior of this right here with the driver. The driver right here sits here, and he will control the vehicle, where in the rear is where the passengers is. How many passengers can fit back here?
This passenger,
yeah,
it's very comfortable when you sit here. Then there's some spaces, big spaces here. So upward also there's some spaces. It's very, very strong Bajaji and contains so many good features.
Okay,
yes.
All right. So we can get about 3 people back here and all that right there. But now let me ask this right here as I kind of get up in here. This Bajaji costs 3,018 US dollars. What is the going rental to rent this out to a driver?
It depends on where you go now.
I understand, but I'm saying for a renter, the driver, if I'm going to rent this out to a driver, a guy, how much would I can charge him to rent this from me per day?
Per day is 20,000.
So 20,000, right? T shillings. That's 30 days out of the month is 600,000 T shillings, which we calculated to be 258 US dollars. So we also calculated that to be annually about 3,000 and some odd dollars. Get your calculators out. And what is typically the business when it comes to renting these out? How long in a contract do most people rent this vehicle out?
Yeah, it depends on the contract between the owner and the drivers.
Yes.
Some drivers are taking for within a year, others 2 years. So it depends on negotiation between the contract between
right.
Between owner and the drivers. But almost here in Tanzania, they are taking for 2 years, 24 months.
So 24 months.
Yes.
And then after that contract's up.
Yeah, it's become to the drivers. So drivers own the truck after 2 years.
So after 2 years, I can rent this out to them. I mean, during the 2 years, and then the vehicle becomes theirs.
Yes, it becomes to the driver. It's owned.
Okay, so you all gonna do that math, and I'll be back because what I'm going to do is I'm gonna show y'all. There's some profit in there, but I have some different ideas for this vehicle besides just renting it out. But so 2 years. The contract ends, it becomes the driver.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now we know that the owner will take care of maintenance of this vehicle.
Yes, all services taken care by the owner.
So what's the upkeep of this vehicle? Is it maintenance you have to do every month? Is there does this vehicle break down a lot or what? Or
yeah, when drivers use, if it's breakdown, owner is taking care. If there's some services, maybe putting some oil in engines, some tires got some problem, windshield, anything,
okay,
become to the owners. So drivers just take the contract, but all services, all damage which happened to the vehicle, taken care by the owner.
earlier we had talked about also insurance on this, and the insurance is $64 a year on this vehicle. So we got to keep in mind that there are expenses. So we're talking about maintenance on this vehicle and insurance on this vehicle. And so we kick that in, as well as we talked about a GPS.
Yes, GPS.
Putting a GPS in your vehicle so you know all the routes and where it's going and all that right there. And there is an annual fee for that, which is $64 a year. I think it was 64. I think it was 700,000 T shillings. I'll give y'all the math in the video. So, okay, is this profitable, you all? Is this profitable to buy this for $3,000, rent it out for 2 years with $258 you're making a month off of it, that the driver's going to pay you, and then it becomes his after 2 years? We will see. So, what else do we need to know about this vehicle here? So, does it break down a lot? Does it have a warranty with it? So if I buy this, is there a warranty with this?
As a supplier, we're giving some warranty to the owner, but this is only for engine.
Only for the engine?
Yes.
And how long is the warranty?
1 year warranty.
So you get a 1 year warranty on the engine only? Okay.
Yeah, if the engine will get some spoil, we just change the parts. If it's not possible to total died, we are changing the engine.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you know how long the engine lasts on these vehicles?
Yeah, it depends on services now.
Okay.
Yeah, we are giving warranty of 1 year. But if the driver is good, is make services on time,
yeah,
it can stay more than 5 years.
How often should you get services on this vehicle?
It depends on kilometers.
Okay.
Because for this Piaggio, the main service is only oil changes. If you change oil on time, it will stay for a long time.
So the service is only oil change?
Only oil change.
Okay, yeah. So if you stay up with your oil, everybody should know that. If you don't change the oil, you're causing problems to the engine.
Yes.
So yeah, okay. All right. So family, we're going to talk about this here. Is it a deal or no deal? Now, let me ask you this last question, and I'm going to get out of your way. Okay. This right here costs $7 million. Yes. Are there other Bajajis that cost less?
Yes.
There are other ones that cost less. What's the name of those?
The one which costs less.
Yeah. What's the name of those Bajajis? Yeah.
Oh God. You see here, the famous Bajaji in Tanzania, there's only two types.
Okay.
It's TVS,
Piaggio,
and RA. And the rest is Chinese. So that's why Chinese is getting less, because it's not as strong as this Indian product.
Oh, yeah. So there's three of these that you can buy. TVS
is made from India, RA also, 4-stroke is made from India, and Piaggio. All these products become from India. That's why it's costing. I think the price is the same.
Okay.
It's a difference of maybe one or 200,000 only.
That's only, okay.
Yes, so the costing is the same. But this Chinese product is getting less because it is spoiled for very short time.
Ah, okay, I got you. I got you. And so what is the engine type on this? 4-stroke, you said?
Yes, 4-stroke is another brand, but for Piaggio, it's 4-stroke.
Okay.
The 4-stroke it was RA. This is another brand. I don't talk about that. I don't think.
Okay, so what's the CCs on this?
CC 200 CC.
It's 200 CCs.
But in Piaggio, it's contained even for 400 CC also there.
Okay.
Diesel model. This is petrol model. It's 200 CC on.
Petrol, okay.
Yes.
So how many meters can you get off of 1 liter? How far can you go?
It's not less than 32 kilometers for 1 liter.
32 kilometers for 1 liter?
Yes.
Okay. All right, my man. I appreciate you right here, and I'm going to get the shots of this right here so we can see the Bajaji. You see right here, $3,000 US. And I'll be back to see, is this a deal or no deal? So, what do you think? Now, let me make a correction from my previous video dealing with the motorcycles. I said that your return on investment would be 1.4%. You gotta excuse me, it is 140% of return on your investment. Would I do that investment? I don't know, I don't think I would. I want some bigger numbers. I want a bigger return than that. But you have to decide how much of a return you want out of that. you want to find, like right here with this Bajaji, let's do the numbers. The numbers is $3,000 that you purchased that Bajaji for, okay? That Bajaji is going to bring you $3,106 in a year because you're going to be renting it out for $258 according to what the guy said, all right? That's 20,000 T shillings a day. That's about $8 times 30 days is $256 per month times 12 is $3,106. All right, you got to subtract the expenses out of it. You got to subtract the expenses out of it, which is $154, which is $64 a year for insurance, $30 a year for the GPS, and also $60 of oil changes throughout that year. That right there is $154. You take that $154 of expenses, subtract it out what your income would be out of the year, which is $3,106. You're gonna wind up with a net operating income of $2,952. Now, you purchased that Bajaji for $3,000. Your net operating income that you have will be divided by $3,000. This is what you're going to get when it comes to your return on your investment, which is 98%. So that means you fall just shy in just 1 year of getting your full money back off of that bike. Is this a deal or no deal? You know, if you didn't have to release the bike or the Bajaji to the driver, you might be able to ride it out off of that $3,000 and just say, hey, I can rent it out for this amount of time for 3, 4, 5 years. But you know, I'm going to say that I would not do this investment because number one, I think the maintenance is going to kill you. The roads are really a lot of dirt roads that the Bajajis ride on. A lot of these concrete roads out here, they have construction going on, some serious potholes, and there's a lot of damage being done to some of these Bajajis out here. I wouldn't do it because I just don't know how much of repairs I would come out of my pocket and eat away out of my return on my investment. So, deal or no deal? I'm gonna say for me, no deal. This is your man, not your boy. Go Black to Africa.